Hey guys, and welcome back to Push Start Play. We're taking a look at Resident Evil 6. My name's Ben Abbott, and with me this time is Ben Fox and Sean Greenhalgh. Now we're taking a look at Chris's campaign this time.
Yeah.
This one's far more action-orientated, isn't it, than the slightly slower pace of Leon's campaign. What are your initial thoughts of Chris's campaign? Did you prefer it? What was your take on it?
Well, the main thing I took away was that, as I said in the last video, I think it's visually really impressive. It surprised me. I think the snow and the architecture all looks brilliant.
It's very pretty.
As far as the gameplay is concerned, I thought it was fine. It took a little bit of getting used to because the cover system's a bit different to what you'd usually find.
Yeah.
And I played it through a couple of times. And second run through, actually, as it seems like a competent third-person shooter and works quite well.
Yeah, no, definitely. It was quite impressive that they've managed to take this system and use it for so many different kind of purposes. Because obviously, again, Leon's is far more sort of traditional sort of action horror, whereas this one really is just an out-and-out third-person shooter. If you're expecting this to be sort of a horror experience, it's really not. I mean, you can tell by the swelling music and the kind of, you may as well just have an American flag unfurling behind them.
Yeah.
So, Sean, who are these guys? What is this military outfit? Are they the Marines? Are they SEALs? What are they?
Sean?
Yes, hello. I was explaining everything and it turned out I was muted again.
That
little trick.
Like a long-running gag. Okay, give us a lowdown.
Yes, sir.
These are the Biotourism Security Assessment Alliance, or the BSAA, the group introduced in Resident Evil 5, which Chris has gone off and joined ever since he left Stars.
Sure.
Yeah.
Basically, they get lots of guns to go out and hunt bioorganic weapons and get angry at people who are building bioorganic weapons.
So basically, they're hunting down zombies.
Yes, they are.
Oh, this is the worst bit of dialogue ever.
What's this?
The bit.
Is he always this amazing?
Awesome, isn't it?
By
Awesome, that's the word.
That guy is clearly a red shirt. I don't know if you guys agree. He's gonna die. He's gonna die.
I just want to point out at this point as well, I happen to be at the front of this convoy.
Yeah,
I happen to be now upside down in this convoy.
And I'm just sat there
Short end of the stick.
ignoring you.
Short end of the stick.
You just,
Here I am, there I am, flop.
And you're completely fine. Oh, this is something I've got to remember. You're streaming behind me, so I'm seeing everything before you are. But yeah, this is certainly the cover system. I was kind of got used to it eventually, like you were saying, Ben. But it did take some getting used to.
Yeah.
But you can do some actual nice things like sliding into cover.
Yes, yeah. I mean, it's not really advertised. It's just you sort of find out by yourself, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay, so these bad guys, who are they? Are these typical zombies? They clearly don't look like it. They got guns.
They've taken some sort of brand new virus or something, and now if you shoot them, they can regrow limbs into shields or whatnot.
No, fuck off. They're just drinking Red Bull. That's all it is.
Pretty much. Red Bull gives you wings.
And hideous moth-like appendages as well.
Yeah. So yeah, this is kind of very well shot because certainly as an action scene, you've got it's just a sensory overload. You've got all the sort of the helicopters, and by the way, these guys have a bazillion helicopters, and where are helicopters going? But yeah, it's very well. I would say it's actually really kind of good for getting you pumped. Okay, this guy, Shield Man. Would I be right in saying that I cannot take him out by meleeing him? Because I didn't seem able to.
You can, especially if they're just getting their shield back. You can actually run up and get a contextual attack against them.
Sure.
Which will more often not take them down.
Yeah. See, I like the way that they're kind of like almost like Buffy. They end up sort of disintegrating because on Leon's campaign they kind of melt, don't they? Where here they're just sort of burning away, which is.
I like that as well. Yeah.
I like the way that parts of them just fall off. You start to see their ribs and things as you're shooting them.
Yeah.
We're meant to go that way. Yeah, we got distracted by by breaking boxes. kind of went
Yeah.
RPG style and just decided that really we were just going to vandalize someone's.
It's worth mentioning probably that there's actually an article about this up on the site, isn't there?
Yeah. Who wrote it?
Aaron did. Aaron Stone. He really hated it by the looks of things.
What was his? Because I haven't read it yet. What's his argument against it?
Well, I think it's similar to what we've been saying, really. Not scary. I mean, he had some problems with kind of. I seem to remember he didn't like the fact that he never felt he needed to use kind of the close combat stuff, and he felt that was like unnecessary. And it, but his main problem was that it wasn't scary. He thought this bit here was too much like scenes from 4 and 5. Especially.
See, I always get a little bit irritated when people insult 4 and say it's not a decent Resident Evil, because I still think that's the best one personally.
Well, no, he wasn't saying it was bad. He was saying it was just utterly derivative of something that's come before. He said it wasn't a very good bit of enemy design.
Okay. I have to admit, it is very familiar, especially that troll that you would fight in Resident Evil 4. Well,
yeah, that's what he was referring to directly, yeah.
Sure. And obviously this is all completely scripted, because you can't take him down. Whatever happens, that has to go down, and that's fine, I suppose. But certainly for replayability, I'm not sure how much that would kind of.
Yeah.
Are you guys considering picking this one up day one?
We've already pre-ordered
it. Nice, I like it. See, I quite like this bit. That this made me feel quite tense, because when I first played it, I didn't really know what to do, and obviously there's this massive monster who it doesn't seem to matter what the hell you do, and obviously we just whizzed through it on this bit, but the first time I played it, it took me ages and I almost died. I mean, here's Sean jumping onto his arm, and it's kind of almost is it a quick time event again?
Yeah, you have to mash the button and you rip out one of his spikes, as I'm doing right now, and stab!
Boom.
Really? Oh yeah, that's really cool.
See,
I didn't know you could do that.
See, that was just
instant win.
There, and just I was like, yeah, I'll just jump onto this ledge. Oh no, wait, Sean's already done it.
I love this though, where he tries to crawl over and then just collapses.
It's brilliant.
I actually think you're ahead of me then, Sean. Everyone's ahead of me, quite a long way.
Yeah, well, obviously I'm watching it, so I'm kind of, I think, a good probably 2-3 seconds ahead of you. So the stream.
The bit where he just fell on that bridge happened to me literally just now.
I'm like the rover's just bashed down a gate on my screen. So again, viewers, if I'm saying
that's where I'm up to.
Yeah, if things are happening and I'm saying something and you can't see it, that's probably why.
Oh no, yeah, it's not a problem.
Yeah. See, here was me being completely. I didn't realise there were enemies in the windows, and so I was just running around going, "Where are they? Where am I supposed to hit?" And get stuck by the APC.
Yeah, and at this point, I decide that life isn't worth living anymore.
Yeah, because you get run over by the truck, don't you?
I do.
Oh. Ouch, I fell over. See, again, why? Why do I fall over? There's no good reason for it. It's just stupid and frustrating.
I just want to point out he didn't really have like a vocal problem with it until the next video, where we're playing as Jake and Sherry.
I wish that we had...
At that point, he got very angry.
Yeah, I wish we actually had the vocals from that one, because it was literally something. I was just constant swearing from me. This is very cool, the bit where you slide up. And then I love that. I slide under and sort of, I think Sean does that as well, where we slide under and as we're sliding, we shoot him and we knock him down. See, moments like that, this really comes together and it just feels brilliant.
It feels like there's kind of scope there to become kind of proficient at it, which none of the other games needed really, because they were quite intuitive, even if they were limited.
Yeah.
Whereas even I've played it through a couple of times now, I still feel like I'm not as good as the control scheme kind of would in the end let me be. So I think that's quite a good element, really.
I mean, it's definitely not something you can jump straight into and be awesome at. It's not Secrets of War, where it's just really intuitive and easy. See, falling over again. Ugh. Stuffing chicken nuggets down my face or whatever he's eating. See, this is, I think this bit is proving that you cannot run and gun on this game. So despite what some people might say, you actually cannot run around like an idiot and try and just sort of go Halo style, because it's not going to work. I mean, they're being really desperate and just throw a grenade sort of at everyone, and that seemed to work, the flashbang. You're just shouting at me at that point, Sean. See that the communication system is just so open for just misuse, as it were. Oh dear.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
It's so bad. Just the way I just love the thumbs up on this game. It's brilliant.
Give me a minute. There's a train car blocking the way. This route's a no-go. Fall back. Blow the car and clear a path.
Okay, so our red shirt is now deciding to blow up a train.
Fall back.
Meanwhile, I have a sniper rifle, so I'm hiding at the back somewhere where they can't find me.
Yeah,
I quite like this actually when you play as Piers, because there's like a nice perch you can get up to
yeah.
and do some like genuine recon stuff. It's cool.
I'm getting my ass kicked by rocket launchers at this point. Like that.
Meanwhile, I'm trying to, snipe them, but unfortunately, Piers seems to have Parkinson's.
Yeah, that was a bit stupid. The lens goes all over the place.
I was gonna say.
But it's in about 30 seconds or so I realised that if I'm lying on my back, the Parkinson's isn't so bad. So I'm just up on the sniper perch, lying down, taking pot shots with the sniper rifle.
Sure.
Working as fast as I can here. Hang in there.
See, I kind of like Chris's melee moves, where he just, whereas Leon is doing like roundhouse kicks and sort of choke takedowns and things, Chris just punches them in the face and just...
Yeah. I noticed that when we were playing 5 actually a while ago. Like just no subtlety at all, just a punch in the face and it'll go through a wall.
Yeah. See, what is that big kind of gas that's going on at the back of those boxes? Have you guys seen that bit yet?
Yeah, I can see it.
Is
I'm
that-
not sure actually.
Because I was really baffled. I was like, what is actually going on?
Is that the gas that's turning people into?
Well, I mean, one guy. I mean, I think it's in a second where there's a moment where there's another bout of gas, and then you can see this thing like wreathing in his chest. So I'm not really sure what it's meant to. I'm not sure whether it's meant to sort of boost them or.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
And again, I'm not really sure what benefits having like a million gammy eyes in your forehead really has, but
Yeah. Oh, I'm really not a fan of the crosshairs. Not at all.
there's that bit where it's just flapping in his chest and there's all this gas, and I'm not really sure again what that's for.
No.
What I do like though is that every campaign has a different HUD because everyone's got a different phone.
That is cool, yeah.
It's quite cool.
It's ready to blow. Grab
So again, it has to be. It's probably because I'm more used to. Oh yeah, I think what was it you said yesterday, Sean, that he's like go to cover, and so we go as close as we possibly can to the explosion.
We can. Because he's managed to make it so perfect that it was just enough time for us all to get through the train, but not the zombies.
Yeah.
I mean, his charges were crap because it just makes it pop up a tiny bit. I mean, it's Right, okay, so let's wrap up that one and we'll move on to Jake. I keep calling him Jack. I'm going to have to actually do my research. We shall catch you on the next video. Check in the sidebar, it should be there.